Here we are. This is Gilded Serpent, another interview here at Cairo Caravan 2013. Today is Sunday. It is June 2nd, 2013. And Samira.
Yeah, hi.
Hi, you're here and you were quite involved in this year's event, weren't you?
A little bit. Well, I recently stepped up as vice president about 3 weeks ago, I think, or a month ago.
So there's always jokes about the vice president position of any company or nation. What does the vice president do?
That's a really good question.
You don't have a Congress to vote in? What are you doing?
Right. I pretty much do a little bit of everything. Mostly I help the president, and the chapters. I'm the chapter liaison, so like over the course of this weekend, all the chapter officers from the various different chapters, we got together and had discussions about what direction we're headed with MECDA, like what they would like to see, how we can serve them.
Tell me a little bit about this direction.
The direction. Okay, well, I think the general consensus right now is that the new board would like to see the organization be more focused on the service end of things. Like, we really want to work hard on creating membership value to our membership beyond like just event discounts. We'd like to move away from the focus strictly being on events for chapters and finding other ways to liaison within our community and support. So some of the ideas we have on the table are like a corporate membership for people who are running events, so that we can provide event insurance for our members for other events. Yeah, that looked like that gave you a lot of thoughts there.
Corporate membership.
Well, because there's a lot of businesses in our community, people who host events and who need event insurance. And
you
so
mean like somebody like Miles Copeland, or
yes. No, not necessarily, but you know, like there's a lot of, for example, currently our chapters are covered under the MECDA umbrella for insurance, and so when they host their events, we give them a rider so that their events are covered. So what we'd like to see is an opportunity to allow that group benefit to be extended to others in our community that are organizing events, because there are tons of little
without being a member?
No, they would need to. That's the point. Is that they wouldn't mean to be a chapter, but they could be a member and have the benefit. Does that make sense?
So before it was like there were separate chapters and you belonged to a chapter.
We would still have chapters, but we want to also offer opportunities for. We want to coexist within our community, and there are places and communities where they don't necessarily need a chapter. They already have events established, but those events need networking, they need insurance, they need resources. We want to support the existing infrastructure out there. So we're working together to build our community. And I mean, that's just one idea. Like, I don't know what that's going to look like yet.
I understand the membership used to be like 3,000. And now, do you know what the number of members are in MECDA now?
No, because I'm not the membership officer, but I
think I heard it came down to like 500, is that right?
I really don't know those numbers off the top of my head. Like, I'm 30 days into this job, so I don't really have all that.
Do you think that MECDA would ever get into like setting up group insurance for health insurance for belly dancers, so that sort of thing?
Yes, those are some of the discussions we're having, is ways we can provide a benefit for our members, like segmented membership. So it's not just members at large. Like, there might be a hobbyist membership,
right,
with perks and discounts and opportunities for those hobbyists to have, you know, what would meet their needs, you know, event magazine discounts or whatever. But then also we have professional dancers who might need health insurance or might need, you know, long-term care or disability insurance. I mean, there's other segmented ways of looking. Like, event coordinators might need a corporate membership so that they could have a rider with our event insurance, and there's like, and maybe we could do vendor insurance. I mean, there's all sorts of concepts and ideas and discounts, and we just want to bring us more together and get the focus off of. I think in the day, like, it used to be that there really were not a lot of events out there, and so
now there's so many.
Yeah, now there's so many that we need to take the focus and shift it and move with the time. So, and then the other thing I think that we really want to bring to the table is we'd like to see the Middle Eastern culture aspect of our name to be, we want to regroup and focus on that a
That
lot.
would be nice.
We jokingly say we want to put the MEC back in the MECDA, like Middle Eastern Culture and Dance Association.
Oh, that's good news.
So yeah, like the current board is very focused on that.
All right, we have somebody photobombing here. Who's that?
That's our volunteer coordinator. She's fabulous.
Hi.
Hi.
That's fine.
That's okay.
So let me see. What are some other MECDA issues that I've heard about? Oh, the policy of when chapters get a membership, what, like $35? All that money goes to the main chapter, and only $5 comes back to the chapter.
That's stuff we're going to revisit. We're not quite ready to revisit that because there's just a lot of cleanup we have to do.
Right, and then when they renew, all the money goes to the main chapter.
That's how it has been historically. I think I feel confident in saying that our new board would like to see some shift in that direction, but I don't know what that means yet.
Okay. So, and you also run the Las Vegas Belly Dance Intensive, right?
Yeah, I do. I've organized that for 11 years, and
so you have a lot of skills and organizing skills from that event.
I do.
Yeah, you can bring to MECDA.
Yes, I hope so. I'm also the president of the Las Vegas chapter, so I've been very involved in community organizing and belly dance events for a long time, and I like to feel like what I'm bringing to the table is going to contribute in some fashion.
I'm sure it will. I'm sure it will. Good. Well, thank you, Samira.
You're welcome.
And do you read Gilded Serpent?
Absolutely.
Okay, good. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
This presentation has been brought to you by Gilded Serpent.